Hello, my name is Amanda Waring and I am a medicine woman and poet and shamanic healer, and I am today weaving words for you to help come into connection with that part of you that needs to let go, that needs to honor grief, that needs to transform. At this moment of recording, we are still in the year of the snake before we reach the amazing vitality of the fire horse. And so this more uncomfortable aspects of how we let go is what I wanted to address, and also bring into this transmission as well, the planting of new seeds and new earth. And that this time of our evolution, if you like, it's vital that we look at the shadow work, it's needed, and then also look at the recalibration to a template of a new earth that is vibrating, waiting for us, vibrating with hope, community, connection, and that those seeds and pleasure, recalibration, and honoring new systems, new ways of being, bringing in fairness, bringing in equality, bringing in all that we wish to see. That also is encoded in some of the lines of the poetry that you will hear today. It's interesting, Desmond Tutu said, if you want peace, you don't talk to your friends, you talk to your enemies. And Nelson Mandela said, what counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. And that part of legacy is also an important part of today's transmission. What seeds do we choose to leave for our future generations to come and our children? But first, looking at transformation and what it is that we can leave. This is a prayer for shamanic death, for transformation. Ravens come and tear my flesh, pluck my eyeballs, peck my breasts, eat up every part of me. Let my flailing and wailing protestations of despair not halt your shadowed dissection of my body. I know I will repair. The darkness swallowed by your sacred feasting shows me how you care. I offer up my salty tears for you to drink, my blood and all my juices. My fears I give permission to be swallowed whole. My procrastination devour now. My self-disgust and judgment rip from my soul. I offer up my darkness to your darkness. Taste and take the stagnant, old and wretched parts of me. Clean my bones of crusty, stale beliefs. I know I will feel the relief. So grab each thought so wrongly taught, greedily gulp them down. Take my burdens of bound-up arrogance, self-doubt and hate, and all that relates to my living death. Ravens, help me die, so that I can be reborn and rise. And as we look at this understanding of rising, coming back into a state of well-being, I want to share this poem, which is grandmother's wisdom. Let love be the filter through which pleasure can pass. Taste the sacrament of you. Fan the embers of your own heart. Dip yourself into a palette of pleasure. You can wear the beauty that you see in your energy. Absorb it, reflect it, then even when you are walking through the city, you are trailing wildflowers and the scent of bracken. People complain about the cost of living, not noticing the free pleasures that are given to them. A wild flower patch in the centre of town, but who is noticed with their eyes cast down, checking their phones so they don't feel alone. You carry the essence of the pleasure you absorb like nectar. So shine the beauty of remembrance to those who have forgot. And as we look at this understanding of the reseeding, the future as well, when we release the shadow, what is to come, reseeding oneself, the tender places, the tender spaces where hearts beat drum and we become one. The tender places, the tender spaces where our love can grow. The tender seed of our awakening in the rich soil of our inner being. Our light is refracted inwards, permeating and culturing our seed of love, self-love, held in the precious power of a golden chalice cup. Tend the seed of who you are, the ancestors calling you, preventing you stalling or falling from grace. The ancestors' lessons are the mulch from which you emerge, heralded into the light of day in a sacred, sovereign way. And in these next poems, grief and pain are honoured and felt to prevent stagnation, to allow for flow, comfort, reconciliation, tender compassion, understanding and hope. And the ability to let go again is encouraged to allow this inner peace to grow. Rumi said that the wound is the place where the light enters you. Honoured grief, polished tears, grief revered, honoured, kissed, knelt before, pain elevated in ceremony, polished tears, shining bright, washed with compassion and divine light, pain blessed, not ignored or hid away, polished tears, a necklace of honoured, felt, loved and lived experiences. And the herd, stately buffalo clouds roam silently across the sky, honouring the four directions, reminding me I am protected. The low mist appears, ghost dancers coming closer, trailing soft rain, cleansing, flowing, clearing the way for me to release my pain. And this is when we recognize the ability and the nobility of reclaiming parts of ourselves, from perhaps long ago that we've hidden away, the wounded inner child, and to call that back to ourselves. This is called girl power. The power is in my little girl. She can raise forests at her command. She can block armies with the wave of her hand. She conjures her dark to protect and inspire, to deepen, enrich, and to stretch herself higher. My little girl's reach is far and wide. Within her womb, life and death resides. Her fire and her earth, her water and air, she will only share with those who are worthy, for she knows her worth. She is a sacred daughter of unshakable faith. She rages and surges with wild ecstasy. She knows pleasure and joy and destroys tyranny. She has mastered her own sovereignty. She contains love and knows love, and she is the key. The power is in my little girl. I am honored to welcome her return to my soul. And one of the beautiful ways to honor our own healing is to have a honoring sacred ceremony of ourselves, our journey, and also in connection with our ancestors. So I wish to end on this poem, honoring. As we stand on this sacred land at this sacred time, may we honor our ancestors, those that have gone before, so that we can be born into this dear world once more. May we give thanks to blessed Mother Earth, who holds us so tenderly and shares her beauty so generously. We honor and give thanks to the standing ones, the oaks, the trees, who witness our ceremony. They hold and transmute divine love and remind us to root ourselves in love and with love. We give thanks to the winged ones, the birds that sing the love of joy's remembrance, reminding us to give voice to love. And we give thanks to the waters of the earth that lead us back to our rebirth and the renewal of sacred ways. We give thanks to the bright golden sun, reminding us we are all one and to bask in the warmth of love. We give thanks to the gentle breeze, rustling the leaves on the trees, reminding us to let love be free. And we honor the seeds within this holy ground, in this forest where we have found a place of grace and peace, where love divine will never cease. May there be peace in your east and peace in your west. May there be peace in your north and peace in your south. May there be peace without and peace within, as your journey of peace begins. And let's celebrate all the seeds that you have planted already in your life. And let's celebrate all the new seeds of love, creativity, compassion, innovation, inspiration, transformation that you will be planting and are planting for this new earth. Till the next time, with so much love.